Hi, and welcome back to That Chick Angel TV, and it is another scandalicious Sunday, and I have my friend and Sarah, Marquita Bradley, here with us.
Hello! Yes, it is so exciting to be here with Angel.
All right, so we are going to be talking about the episode right before the winter season finale that just aired on the 4th of December. It was amazing. So real quick synopsis of what happened is, one, we saw that Huck and Quinn finally met up, and Huck is torturing the hell out of Quinn. We then see that, what was the next thing? Oh, that Cyrus confronts the vice president because she's like, I'm running for presidency. I'm no longer going to run on the same ticket as Fitzgerald. And we see Cyrus confront her with the pictures of his dude James and her husband having sex with each other. We also see James go ahead and confront Cyrus about him setting him up with the vice president's husband, and him deciding he wants a divorce and to leave him, and Cyrus is going to try to blackmail him with the pictures. We also see Mama Pope and Olivia trying to figure out this weird relationship they have or don't have, and at the end, what I said was going to happen, Mama Pope turns out to be a terrorist, and then, of course, the very big dun dun dun. We see Sally has murdered her husband and committed an awful, awful sin. Yes. All right, so let's just jump into it because this episode was scandalicious. All right, Marquita.
Yes.
Huck and Quinn. Were you expecting that? What did you think?
I thought it served baby Huck right. Let me tell you something. She has been getting on my last nerve.
Yes.
At each episode, just putting her nose where it didn't belong.
True.
So he was going to teach her a lesson that she needed to learn. You know, I thought, is he really going to take out a tooth? Yes, he did. Serves you right.
Shocked. I was so shocked. I was like, he's not going to take out a tooth. He's not going, yep, that's the truth on the ground.
Yep, and we're coming back for another one. You know? Yeah, that's what you get, huh? I mean, I said, baby Huck needs to learn. You can't try to play with the big dogs if you're not really ready.
Yeah, she was definitely way out of her league with all the stuff that she was doing. But I was not shocked that she found a way to weasel her way out of it to get back in Huck's good graces. I was not shocked about that.
Yeah, I actually was, because at first I was like, oh gosh, here this guy's coming. Here she is, just desperate and lonely, having sex, and now she's like, a damsel in distress.
I've been tortured.
And I was thinking, wasn't blood just coming out of her mouth? And you just lip locking now?
He was like, less teeth to hurt tip of my thing. That's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
So I was not shocked about that. Okay, so James and Cyrus, this relationship, their marriage, I just can't believe that I feel like he's the devil. When do you get to the point where you say, I've hit rock bottom, let me just put all my cards on the table? In the end, he still lied to James and said, I won't show these to Sally when you just did it.
Yeah. It's kind of like there is no limit with this man.
None.
And that's really, that's probably the Antichrist, you know?
It's like he's the devil.
There's no limit to what this man will do.
Right.
And it's so crazy because it was eating him up inside, and he's breaking down and having all these little emotional tantrums, yet he still goes and says, Sally, here are the pictures.
Right.
It clearly didn't stop him enough to say, you know what, let me try to salvage the peace of my marriage is here.
Well, you know what? I think that he didn't feel like there was really any pieces of his marriage. He completely lost I think he thought he lost when James said, I'm leaving, and he said, I'm blackmailing you to stay, but he knew it wasn't going to be a happy marriage.
Yeah.
So I guess he figured, I'm going to get something out of this, and I'm going to get Sally to rejoin up with the ticket with the president.
Yeah, but he didn't even really fight with Sally. She gave him that little spill
because she was right.
She was right. Him on.
Sally's reaction. Let's go to that real quick. Sally's reaction was so true. That was probably the best acting moment in that whole show, when she closed her eyes and you saw her get just a little dizzy. It was just like he knocked her right off of her center. It was just like, and now let me try to pull myself together and come back at you.
And serve it to you. And let you know, I know you're not going to do this with you and your husband and your lifestyle trying to get up in here. Yeah. No. That's what you don't want. Another scandal.
Right. And I just like you, I didn't think that James was actually... I mean, I was hoping James didn't sleep with him, but I knew he must have for those pictures to actually have existed, because I don't think the vice president's husband would have been willing to just
play along
for the sake of that.
Absolutely.
But if I found out that my husband was setting me up, unless the man was fine, unless it was like Boris Cujo, I'm not about to go through it just to prove a point.
Yeah, no.
If it's Boris, then you lost one.
Sign me up.
Hello. You could have told me this is what you wanted. I wanted too.
You don't have to lie, honey. I can volunteer. Hello. You know.
Okay, speaking of Sally, what about her stabbing and killing her husband in the end.
You know, I said Sally is giving all of us Christians a bad name in these streets, okay? I mean, first of all, the fact that she called and just said, I have committed a sin.
Yes.
Not I have brutally stabbed my husband to death. I mean, it's just so funny. I love the play with her and her religion and just who she is as a person. Like, she nails it each and every time.
Every time. She was like, you know what? You done jacked me up one last time. Because obviously she knew that her husband was a closeted homosexual.
Yes, clearly. She was the beard in this relationship.
Yes.
You know, she knows that. She was the cover-up for this man and him trying to act as if he was not gay, you know? Even the little monologue he did with James and telling him, don't publish this, I'm just a man.
Right.
Sir, no, that's what you're not.
You're not just a straight man that has a struggle.
And that's okay. Be your truth, sir. Okay?
Right.
Don't go in these streets lying, marrying people.
Because when you do, your wife stabs you in your chest.
You end up dead. You see? Now, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So, of course, the part that I loved, finding out Mama Pope was a terrorist. I so was not shocked, obviously.
Oh, my goodness.
You know why the reason I wasn't shocked, especially in the episode, was she was too cool to have
so calm. Bitten through her arm, and now
ripped a chip out of the back of your neck. And you're talking about, honey, sit down, tell me about yourself.
Let's have breakfast. I dream about you and your husband and Ray Jr.
Yeah, and Sam. What?
No,
you were in prison for 22 years. I'm going to need you to be scratching your neck and having some sort of like convulsions like somebody who's gone crazy. No, you too chill.
A little too calm. A little too quiet.
Yeah, I was not. I was just like, who acts like this?
And she just skipped her butt on that plane, honey. Right. She was like, I'm outie. Right. I got him, suckers.
Korea, that sounds great. Bye. Love to see you. Love to see you, baby. Yeah. And what was even, like another little foreshadowing that they did was when Jake was like, Olivia was like, Jake, did you show her how to work the gun? He was like, she had no problem working the gun. It was the cell phone.
More so the cell phone. Mm-hmm.
But did your mama do for a living? Was she a sniper?
Right.
Why does she know how to work a gun so well?
Especially being locked up for 20-something years.
Hello.
That's still the one trait you know how to remember, ma'am, after all this time? Okay.
Right.
No, Mama Pope not buying it.
So what about this new black girl that they done showed up talking to Harrison?
Now, let me tell you, I was happy because I was like, finally, a love interest for Harrison. Although he did sleep with that other girl the last time. But I was like,
Lisa Kudrow's sister daughter.
Yeah, that's their daughter, yes.
Right.
But there's something else going on here. And especially because she said that guy said to tell him hello. The one he tried to block.
Yeah, that he's
from
trying
even
to
coming
ignore.
to the country.
Yeah.
His face got real tight around that
Cyrus
moment.
did that mess. Cyrus is a mess.
Still on it.
Yeah, so I'm waiting to see who that black girl is and why I wasn't her. Yeah.
Hello.
I was just, well, even though she's a little bit younger than I am, but still, I could have handled Harrison.
Yeah.
I could have handled her.
Yeah. You could have worked it.
Yes.
You know? He could have had a little angel.
Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen in the next episode? What do you foresee for this season finale that is about to kill us all?
I know. Well, see, here's the crazy thing. Because they showed a little snippet of Olivia now going back to Fitz to ask him to stop the plane. You know, after she done had the president, pull all his little strings.
Well, he did that. No, he wanted to act like he got a big old thing. Like, I got power. Put my stuff out on the table. The same thing he accused Jake of. He was trying to do, which was be Olivia's hero. Yeah,
we know that this is not time for the Mariah Carey, okay? You guys are not heroes. You're going to jail is where you're going to go. Messing with Olivia. So I think that, I don't know how they're going to stop it. I'm somehow think that the mom is going to have to come back to the States. I don't think she's going to make it all the way there. No. I think they're going to have to bring her back, and then we can really see what that storyline is going to go. However, I don't know what's going to happen with the dad, because little baby Huck, remember,
had that
little
pocket.
thing. Same thing she got that other guy with, the security guard with. Yeah. Now she's trying to kill Olivia's dad. And I don't know if Huck is going to get to her in time, and she doesn't like to listen anyway. That's the problem with you. That's why you're missing your 2 teeth now, baby Huck. You know.
And also, she's not good with situations that throw her off her plan.
She just needs one plan. She's such a one-liner.
So even if he gets word to her through Charlie or something, somehow she'll be like, and give up the whole plan and get herself shot in the head.
And then you're dead.
Yeah.
With 2 teeth missing. Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna come looking for her because, like she said, she
you have no
nobody.
No one, no family, and no friends. Your one little friend,
right?
You're screwed over.
So, do you think they're going to help the vice president, or I think they have to, because if they don't help the vice president and she's looked at as a murderer, then the president's gonna look like he has a no judgment of character. If his vice president, the person he chose for his ticket, is a murderer.
Well, see, I don't know, because they could also spin it to where that is now the scandal, and it's not really about him, it's about her. You know what I'm saying?
But what scandal does he have? I mean, yeah,
the scandal with the women. That's what she was going to use to kind of pull the attention away from him. That's what the country is now upset with him and First Lady, with them not being not patriotic, but sleeping around, not having the morals.
But then the whole administration is going to look bad.
Yeah. I think it is going to look bad for a moment, but I think they're going to try to twist it to make it seem as if it's Sally. Because again, I don't know, because she gave him his papers and he said, I'm going to make you remember that this is the worst decision you've ever made.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's going to stick to his guns and try to make it seem like, screw Sally, send her up the river. Or Olivia will now have a new client, her mama, and stabbing Sally.
Oh, well, her mama's not about to be her client.
Well, her mama, remember, now is the client, because that's how they started this whole thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying her mama's no longer a client. She's off the board. She's no longer a client.
They're taking down the pictures of Mama Pope.
I definitely think they're going to have to help Sally, because Sally going down is going to do nothing but hurt the Fitzgerald administration. I think that's going to be a judgment on him. He is the one who chose her. You chose a murderer, and you are a whore, so we don't want either one of y'all in the office.
All these sins, you see?
Yes, I have committed an awful
another sin,
That's what I'm going to say if I get pulled over by the police ever again. I have committed an awful
excuse
sin.
Me? Speeding, sir? No. A sin.
A sin. And God forgives those. God forgives those. Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you all tune in next Sunday for the season finale of Scandalicious Sunday, because Scandal is giving it to me. And also be looking at the promos for this week, because one of my tweets is going to be on there. Angel be tweeting about Scandal.
Get it, Angel.
All right, so make sure you all check me out on the Mom's View. I also will be uploading a video on some holiday tips on how to be cheap for the holidays. And then also, the most important thing, I'll be uploading footage from the Beyonce concert. I touched Beyonce's hand. That's how close I was. Beehive, baby. All right, thank you so much for tuning in the comment box below. Tell me what you think is going to happen with Quin trying to kill Olivia's dad. Do you think she's going to go through it? Do you think she's going to end up killed? Do you think Charlie's going to end up killed? What do you think is going to happen? Because Quin is always messing up crap. All the time. Leave it in the comment box below. Please share, subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much, Marquita, for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Angel.
All right. God bless. Mwah.